Hello and welcome to Purpose Wrestling, finishing what we started. I am Bobby Davies here with the O.J.M.O.
And this is a highly anticipated bout and a highly anticipated debut.
Introducing the fighters out of the other and representing the 8-7. This is Warren.
As you said, OJ, a big debut here in Purpose. Warren Banks representing the 8-7 here, taking on David Francisco.
This is gonna be a battle to end all battles. But Warren Banks is a man who's been waiting for a while. Oh, there you go. He didn't feel like going on the top rope. Maybe he just didn't go on top rope because he's not a flippy kind of guy. Doesn't take high risks.
These are two big sluggers. They are going to take it to each other. This is going to be hard hitting.
Look at him. You see that? He's pretty focused today. Real focused today.
Now we've got his opponent coming off a big six-man victory at Feels Like Summer, David Francisco.
The last thing I said was about how Warren Banks is focused. I think Dave was saying to the camera that he might have forgotten a water bottle. That's a man that isn't focused to me. I'm just calling it like I hear it. And that's a man that may not be as focused as his opponent, Warren Banks. But let's see how he does today.
Well, that is, I think, okay, he's a man eager to get to the ring, eager to get his first singles match in Purpose underway.
Well, how long he took to come out through the curtain would make me beg to differ. But hey, it's Dave Francisco. He likes a big entrance.
He does like the attention on him, and he will enjoy this match.
A lot of people here like Dave Francisco, you know? So it goes back to that thing about lack of education and the education system in the country. There's probably some issues. We're trying to fix that as a nation.
To your point, Mike, the crowd are straight behind David here.
There you go, Warren.
And Warren has not taken that well. Like a child sitting on a naughty step.
A child? You're looking at that man and calling him a child?
Well, I wouldn't do it to his face, but right now he is acting like one.
Yeah, I think this is a man that just wants to get down to brass tacks, as they say in America, and he just wants to wrestle. He wants to fight. He wants to slap meat.
Now, you have said it there, OJ. I don't know if this will be a wrestling match. This is going to be a fight.
I mean, this is it. I mean, out of everybody on the roster on this card today, these are the two big boys. These are the heavyweights. So we're going to see a different match to everything else we've seen today. I can guarantee that also in the rest of the show, this is going to be probably the most unique match that we have here today on Purpose Wrestling. Let's finish what we started.
Now, the crowd already under Banks' skin. That focus you said about at the beginning seems to already be slipping.
Well, then that's just unfair, isn't it?
Well, as a man who's been wrestling for some time, he should be used to it now. He should be able to ignore that, put it out of his mind, focus.
Yeah, but that's what you say for some time. I believe that David Francisco has been wrestling nearly more than twice as long as Warren Banks has. You would think that Warren Banks has been wrestling for a long time because he is so comfortable, so confident in the ring. But David Francisco, he's got those Portuguese years of pro wrestling experience in the back of his pocket. And let's see how he puts that to use.
So what do you think is going to be the biggest factor here? I think Warren Banks may have a slight power advantage, but David definitely, as you said, has the experience advantage.
We're about to see who has the power advantage. If we can, and there it is. There it is. We saw who won. Here is your winner, Warren Banks.
Bit ahead of schedule there, OJ, but he did win the power game. Holding David's face there, just those little mind games. And another little mind game, just not letting David out of the corner.
I mean, he's not in the corner. He's not touching. being polite. Being polite. You see that? Polite Warren Banks. At any time someone says to me, "Hey, describe Warren Banks," I say, polite.
Not arrogant.
No.
Not mind games.
No mind games at all.
The crowd trying to get David Francisco pumped up here. They go for a collar and elbow tie-up. Looks like Banks is winning the power game
I
again.
wouldn't. Oh, no.
David gets his hips low, gets that thrust, pushes Warren right into the corner, showing Warren that he can use technique to overcome that power game.
Whoa.
And the mind game is right back there from David Francisco.
Look at that. Do you see that? Does everybody look at this?
It's a case of whatever you can do, I can do better, I think. Though.
All I know is that Warren Banks didn't touch David while he was in the corner. David touched Warren. So you wanna have an idea of who these people are as people? We just found out right there.
Back into the tie-up now. Warren in control with that headlock. David shakes him off, pushing down the ropes, and here they go. Big shoulder tackle. Neither men move. And another tip.
Oh, no, there we go. No.
And again. Both men neither of them will budge.
He's gonna fall. Just wait. Timing. It's coming. Oh my god.
Well, what does that say to the heart of David Francisco? That big train of a man, Warren Banks, could not take him down.
We literally just heard meat slapping. Oh, there it is.
We saw that last time. That feels like summer. But I don't think Billy Hayes can deliver an elbow quite as vicious as Warren Banks.
Hey, David said, "Hit me, you coward." Warren just wanted to do what he was told, and he hit him. Paid for it.
Another attempt at the shoulder tackle. And this time David takes down Warren with a shoulder tackle of his own.
Might have caught him off guard there to be able to take down Warren Banks there. Well, powered him.
He comes in with the knife edge chops. You can hear that echoing out through Merton art space. Double underhook suplex. And this is where the technique, the experience of Francisco starts coming into play.
I think that's pretty smart on Warren right there. Not letting David capitalize on it, follow through with the cover, right out the ring.
That was a very important moment for Warren to create some space there, OJ.
Got that 10 count, use it. It's nothing more than smart gameplay to go out there and just play to the count.
Yeah, now Warren, as you said, taking his time to get back in, catching his breath back. But now the crowd getting under his skin again. He seems to be getting agitated.
Trying to chant chicken like this is... What do they think this is, huh? What do they think this is?
Oh. So straight with a kick to the gut there. Looking for that Gotch-style pile driver early.
Yeah, out you go again. It's smart. It's smart. Why would he stay in the ring? Get dropped on his noggin? Not at all.
It was a very smart tactic. What big wrecking ball drop kick. That space we spoke about has now been closed down. David won't allow Warren to stay outside the ring any longer.
This isn't... Hey, look, you shouldn't be doing this.
Welcome to Purpose, Warren.
Oh, there it is. Just a slight hesitation from David, saying welcome to the pro. I mean, it's fair. There's no good reason as to why he would know the name of the promotion offhand. I mean, this is a new promotion. It's very new. The name is new.
I think he may have been waiting for a camera just so he could get that nice shot of that knife edge chop.
Oh, that's why. That's why. Well, I think he should stop chopping Warren Banks. I think he should get him in the ring.
Francisco has a lot of heart, a lot of power, but we also know he's got an ego. He wants that shot of him chopping Banks. Now bouncing Banks' head off the ring apron there.
This is a brawl now. This is a fight.
The fight we anticipated is started. And it's not going to be pretty. Heavy hitting and brutal, I think is the words I'd use to describe this. Lovely, lovely shoulder tackle into the apron.
Right into the coccyx. Not fun.
Sending Francisco back into the ring now, and I think this is where he's going to need to take advantage of the injury he's just caused. David trying to get the separation back, but Warren won't allow it. Big forearm to the jaw. Smart there by Francisco, holding onto those ropes. And a neck breaker. And Warren rolls straight to his stomach there, just to give himself an extra few seconds.
Look at that. Do you see David there? Getting left knee over the right shoulder, trying to literally pin the shoulders to the mat. A lot of wrestlers don't do that, but David did. still Warren's able to kick out.
This is that experience factor we spoke about again.
Oh.
Enziguri, Warren's on the outside, drops to the floor. We've seen that's not the safest place for him to be.
Well,
I think Francisco's going to look for that wrecking ball drop kick again.
I think he should just let him rest, take the count. Oh no, come on, don't be so mean. Whoa!
Warren lifts the ring apron and Francisco falls straight into it, and now he's going to work him over. Francisco can't escape the apron.
Get rid of him. He's gone. He's gone. He's eliminated.
Now
Let's see less of David. That's fine with me. No, Oscar, don't. Why would you lift up the skirt? It was a great visual seeing no David Francisco for at least a few seconds. Let's get a breather, a rest.
There's more of your bias coming out again, OJ.
What bias? What bias? I'm all about moderation. Okay, I'm all about moderation.
Big right hand, and Warren is completely taking control of this match now. Comes in.
Oh,
Big back suplex. Francisco's neck hitting the canvas. You can see he's in a lot of pain.
That's it. He's down. He's going to be down for a while after that. Whoosh.
Now, is it a mistake by Warren not to follow straight up after that big move?
No. Why follow up once you dropped him? From such a height, by the way, because Warren's a tall man. You're in control. It's all good.
Working Francisco in the corner, sends him across the ring, and the power. Now, sometimes an Irish whip is an Irish whip, but sometimes is an offensive move.
Yeah, sometimes it's Nigerian. And that was a Nigerian whip. And Warren would know about Nigerian whip. I know his parents.
And that cover with the elbow across the face, forcing Francisco to push Warren's entire weight off of him.
And this is it. David needs to avoid the situation.
Those European uppercuts start to wear down Francisco. You can see it on his face. Up and over. Looking for that sunset flip. Rolls Warren over. And a close 2 count there. This is the experience and a big pump kick. Now Francisco retreating to the edge of the ring, trying to cause that separation as Warren did earlier.
Now, Warren is one of my favorite things about Warren Banks is he's so accurate with his strikes. A boot, a knee, an elbow. He is putting leather on them, but as well as that, he's putting some accuracy in them, and that's the reason why David is down. And this may be a counter. I wouldn't be surprised if it's over right here.
You can say what you want about Warren Banks, but there is pinpoint accuracy in those feet and those fists. David just making his and
do you see he's out? He's out. He's rocked. And this is what happens. You get hit by Warren Banks. Oh!
Now there was that heart we were talking about earlier. He knew he had to get back in at any cost.
But look at this, Warren immediately capitalizing.
Straight back into the lines then, and a really, really close 2 count there.
This is what David needed to avoid. Francisco needed to avoid Warren being in such control, able to get boots like that right into the face.
He's having to fight from the ground up, and we know if anyone can, it was David Francisco, but with a man the size of Warren Banks hitting you back down, how many times can you get back up? Sending David to the other side of the ring.
I gotta just put over. Can I use that term? Yeah, sure. I gotta put over the way Warren just follows through with those Irish whips. But he didn't follow through with that one because he got reversed. But there's
a big clothesline, and David with a clothesline of his own takes down Banks. And this is exactly what Francisco needed. Give himself a moment to breathe, a moment of separation. A big, powerful clothesline. Now he needs to get that energy together. Let that crowd pump him up.
May have been desperation, but it may have been just what he needed.
And the look on his face says everything. That grit he has, that determination to not stay down. Big body shot, blocking those right hands from Warren. Now David naturally left-handed, but he's happy to brawl with his right side too. There he goes, back to the left side, back to the right.
He's ambidextrous, some would say, especially, look at it, there it is, there it is, look at that, left and a right, and a left and a right, and a left and a right.
Warren doesn't know where he's getting hit from, now stomping a mud hole, to borrow a phrase from someone else, in the corner. And the referee needed to break that up, he was. Now this is something in David Francisco's game. He likes to use the techniques. He likes to play fair, but when he's agitated, he will bend those rules.
Not afraid to bend those rules. He's got a history of doing it. He'll keep doing it. There's no reason to
Big
stop.
clothesline in the corner. And now the wear down of Warren Banks has started. We know when David Francisco gets that momentum, when he gets ahead of steam, he won't allow his opponent much space to breathe. And even there, with the small separation, he comes back in with a big enziguri. Obviously looking for a uranagi here. But Banks fighting it back.
Right to the gut. Look at
Oh,
this.
and he stalls it. Power, stalling uranagi.
The strength to be
Goes
able to
straight
do
for that
that.
cover. And I thought that could be a 3 count. The stall, the power.
For sure. Fair play. Listen to me. Fair play. Having to be able to hold Warren in that position for a lengthy period of time and then driving him down. Unique move. Nearly got the job done.
There aren't many men who can pick up someone the size of Warren Banks for that long. And we see Warren was holding onto that leg there, trying not to allow David to pick him up. So David changed tack. Those slaps to the back. Now he's going to look for that Gotch pile driver he likes to finish matches with. Warren with a big back body drop reverses.
Oh,
And a big enziguri.
big time Enzo. That's what I'm talking about. And then I'm talking about again a knee. Oh,
Now those strikes you said earlier, the precision, the feet, the knee.
and one more.
And it was a big ripcord knee this time, holding onto Francisco's arm, not letting him get away. Looking for that suplex. Falcon arrow.
Deal done. Good night.
That could be it for Francisco here. He looks out of it. And a kick out. The fire in David Francisco isn't paralleled by many in purpose.
He is still alive. I am impressed. I'm impressed. I put my hands up. Some of the fans apparently they are super impressed that he's saying this.
Now the fans are going to get behind him here, but can he get back to his feet? Can he get back into this match after those big hits from Warren? The knees, the feet. It's just a desperation headbutt there, but Warren clubs him back down to the mat.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
They hear that from Warren Banks, trying to get in the head of David Francisco, telling him it's not worth it, telling him
He thinks it's done. It's just up to David to just give up.
looking for maybe a Samoan drop, a fireman's carry position here. David fights out, and a big shot to the ribs. Sends Warren Banks
Here
off
comes
the
that
rope.
drop.
There's that drop kick, but Warren holds onto that top rope.
Oh no.
And we talk about the experience of Francisco.
Whoa.
Big scoop slam there, onto the shoulders.
Modified Michinoku driver, no.
Again, David Francisco kicks out. Like these big hits, OJ, how long can he keep kicking out?
Honestly, you ask me, I'm looking, I'm assessing the situation. I don't think much longer. He has to do something quick. Because Warren, he's dropping bombs. And sooner or later, it's going to be a 3 count.
And while he's dropping bombs, David is sucking wind here.
There it is. Someone telling Dave to get up. But they're clearly not smart enough to know that there's not a lot left in him after being dropped with that Michinoku. Similar to a Tenzan pile driver. And
It was very high on the shoulders and then a straight knee. It was almost to the jaw and the neck, the coverage there. But David asking for another.
see, this isn't. Oh my goodness.
And he gets it. Warren Banks delivers that knee after David Francisco asked for it.
This is a horrendous idea. Because you're only going to angle Warren. Oh no, he's only going to give you some harder strikes. I don't think he knows what he's doing. To ask for more from Warren Banks?
Is that the heart, or is he trying to fire Banks up, trying to make him make a mistake here? And it works. Warren has made a mistake. David's got his knee. Trying to get underneath him here
No,
now.
he's not. He's not.
Get the big man up. Looking for a power bomb. Big power bomb, causing that separation. Did you notice though, Warren rolls straight onto his stomach, not allowing David a chance to even look at the pin.
It's lucky. It's lucky for Warren, I'd say. Because that could have been a 3 right there. Such a big powerbomb.
Now, both men, I think, to use an old cliche, the first man back to his feet is going to have the advantage here. The first man back to his feet is going to start taking control of this match.
But who knows who it's going to be? This has been a war. This has been a war between two men who I don't think had any previous animosity against each other. But they're just bringing it. They're bringing it to each other, and I'm loving it.
They've brought the best out of each other. They like to hit hard, and they know that the other one likes to hit hard. They've brought their A games here. Both men slugging at each other. trying to fire each other up, and that Warren put everything he had left in the tank behind that forearm. Davey's going to receipt one in kind. Nice sharp to the jaw.
These elbows are no fun.
You notice how Warren held the back of David's head there to try and get more impact into the jaw. And David's going to do the same in kind. Both men now just slugging at each other. Who will be the first to blink?
Oh, man. They're up. And they're trading.
And the fire in Francisco here, the fire in Warren Banks. Neither man wants to blink.
None of them are budging, but there's no way they can keep going. They can't keep going. It's in they are taking each other out with these elbows.
You can see the fatigue on both men. Someone's going to have to do
Oh,
something.
they're going again. Oh, they picked up the pace. Here we go. Here we go.
No one's flinching here. And David Francisco seems to have taken the advantage. And these elbows now, Warren reeling into the corner. And he slams David's head into that middle
There we
turnbuckle.
go. Thin padding behind a metal hook. That could be it. And oh no, look, Warren's in position. Warren's in position. He's going for that spear.
Taking it.
Oh no.
Francisco up and over. And a super kick.
Holy
He
moly.
didn't see it coming. That big left foot to the face. And this has got to be
Look at
over.
Warren's eyes. He's out. He's like, it's done. We're done.
He still hasn't moved since the super kick hit his chin. Now, I've never seen David Francisco win a match with a super kick, but that big left foot struck square point on the jaw of Warren Banks.
That one right there, that's a killer. And I don't need gimmicks, El Fantasma.
Oh, look at that. Calling out El Fantasma. He got him on the button. David got him on the button. Of course, you know, some people, there's allegations that El Fantasma has something in his boot when he does a super kick in the ring. But, you know, if that's true, it wasn't good enough for me. It wasn't good enough to beat me. But enough about me. It's all about David right now, picking up the victory over Warren Banks with a hell of a left-footed super kick.
And we're going to throw it to the back, OJ, to speak to David Francisco and Warren Banks about their match. Thank you everyone for watching Purpose Wrestling here on YouTube. To find more matches and shows, check the links in the description. Find us on all social media. Like, share and subscribe.
I felt good. I felt good. David Francisco's back. Today was the first time that I actually got to show everyone here in the Merton Art Space what happens when I am in the ring by myself and I gotta wrestle for myself. That's what happens. I don't have to drop you on your head to beat you, just like Warren Banks. If it can talk for the next 3 days. The iron kick can hit anyone from anywhere. I don't have one weapon in my arsenal. I can beat everyone in any way because that's what I want to become. That's a journey I'm in. That's a path to success, and I'm obsessed with success. You know that. David Francisco here, sure. I have a lot of headaches on show days. I am doing tons of things. We may joke about it in the ring, but trust me, I am not 100% focused on a match. And if that's me, not 100% focused on a match here at Purpose, imagine what 100% David Francisco is. Actually, that's what I want to talk about here. This is a warning to everyone here backstage. I like to do warning backstages. That's something that I do. Do not underestimate David Francisco. Don't do it. Sure, I do tons of stuff when it comes to Purpose Wrestling, but above everything, in that ring, here at Purpose, I'm a professional wrestler. I can get you from anywhere. I will beat anyone, and I am here to get success as professional wrestler. Don't underestimate me, because trust me, your jaw may be rocked before you know it. I am here to be on top. I am here to chase success, and I will. Because of course I will. I'm David Francisco.
Cisco, you got lucky, man. You got lucky. You called me that super, fair enough, it happens. But I got bigger fish to fry. The 8-7 have bigger fish to fry. We have the Sunshine Machine the next time we're here. Sunshine Machine versus the 8-7. I lost alone, but see what happens when my friends come in.